This video is sponsored by OneFootball, an app that is free to download on iOS and Android devices. This app will definitely help you out with FPL and the Champions League fantasy football. You'll be able to follow your favorite teams, find out the latest news, live scores, highlights, transfers, stats, and many more. If you're interested, there will be a link in the description below. Thank you. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. It is time for Game Week 22 Preview. Now, I already created a wildcard draft video for this game week, and to be honest with you, I already spoke about Game Week 22 quite a lot. So in this video, just going to focus on my team and the transfers that I'm going to be doing for the next coming game weeks. And to be honest with you guys, I need your help. I need your thoughts. I need your brain to help me out to make my final decision on my transfer for Game Week 22. I got the players. I just cannot make that final decision. But anyways, let's go through the team, or we're going to be here all night. Jamie Vardy is going to be my captain against Southampton. Tammy Abraham and Kevin De Bruyne will probably be my vice captain. I'll make that decision right at the end. Right now, Tammy Abraham's got it. Chelsea really need to change this issue where they're losing against struggling teams. Burnley is next. I mean, Bournemouth went there, West Ham went there, and Southampton went there and beat Chelsea in their ground. They really need to change that, and this is the game week they should change it in. But we will see. Ings is going to clash against Söyüncü, so that's not really ideal. But I would love to have Raul Jimenez for this game week. But you know what? I've got some plans for game week 24, and I need to make those plans and go with that plan instead of like changing something else. Now, Maddison has got like a head injury against Southampton, but we're going to find out more news on Friday. Don't forget, the deadline is on a Friday night. And I think it's fine. I think there was a little bit of a clash right at the end with that fixture, Leicester City against Aston Villa, but you never know. We need to make sure that he is fine. It looks, for me, I think it looks okay, but you just never know. So let's just wait a little bit more before we make any kind of transfers. Kevin De Bruyne against Aston Villa, great chance for Manchester City players to get a lot of points. If you got Sterling, I would keep, even though there might be some rotation. You just never know, and just pray that Sterling plays. Mane, another great option, captain option against Tottenham. Now Dele Alli, I'm going to get rid. Lundstrom, look at his defense. It's actually really good. Lundstrom at home against West Ham, even though West Ham's got a new manager with Moyes. I think Sheffield United can keep a clean sheet here. We've got Söyüncü at home against Southampton, clashing with Ings. I just hope that this is a high-scoring game. Trent Alexander-Arnold against Tottenham, and we got Ryan against Everton. I'm just hoping that he can get some kind of return. Everton is actually been performing really well lately, but we'll see what happens there. And on my bench, I got Rico just in case. Let's just say Maddison doesn't play, then I got Rico at home against Watford. Next up is Cantwell. A lot of people's actually thinking to play him because Manchester United is missing Maguire. And this Manchester United side is not consistent enough. But I can still see Rashford and Martial doing well. And the last substitute is Kelly at home against Arsenal. So really good team, but I wish I had Raul Jimenez and maybe a Manchester United player just to cover those teams. But yeah. Decent team. I am ready for game week 22. Well, I am like 90% ready because I do want to make a transfer. So let's go through that. So yeah, as you can see, I got 1 free transfer and I got 1.5 in the bank. And as you all know, I already spoke about this before, I want to bring in Salah for the double game week 24. Now, what I can do is remove Tammy Abraham, Dele Alli, bring in Jordan Ayew, that cheap attacker. Now, if I had the funds, I would have went for Calvert-Lewin and bring in Salah. Then I will have Salah, Mane, and Trent for that double game week 24. And if we look at Jordan Ayew, his fixtures is actually not too bad. Game week 24, he'll be playing against Southampton. And yeah, really good team. Cantwell will be on my bench, so I'll go for that 3-4-3 formation for game week 24. And if there is an injured player in my team, or a player that it gets rotated, I do have Rico that has got a really good fixture against Brighton. So I'll just hope that the Bournemouth against Brighton fixture just being a 0-0, that would be fantastic. So that's the kind of the plan. But I don't want to do that right now. What I want to do is hold Abraham because he's got a really good fixture against Burnley. And they should beat Burnley at home. They really need to change that problem that they have at home, where they got beaten by Bournemouth, West Ham, Southampton. They really need to change that. They have to change that. And maybe this is the game to do it in. So for now, I just want to remove Dele Alli for game week 22. And I want to bring in the player that is going to get me those points for game week 22 and for game week 23 before I remove that player. And that is the problem. Mahrez has been performing really well lately. Yes, there's some assists here. It's not really that much, but Manchester City has got the potential to score a lot of goals. He's been playing lately, 2 back-to-back 90 minutes. Played in the cup, did really well, scored a goal, and it's just a great option if he plays. That's the problem though. If he plays, he will be a fantastic option. If we look at Manchester City's fixtures, Aston Villa away, then Crystal Palace at home. Crystal Palace has got a lot of injuries right now, so going there and attacking Crystal Palace, I can see a lot of goals here. But the problem is who to bring in from this Manchester City side. There's Sterling, but I don't have the money for that, and I don't want to take a -4 point hit because you just never know with football. Anything can happen, right? So I got Kevin De Bruyne. I can go for David Silva or even Bernardo Silva, but Bernardo Silva played the last game. David Silva was on the bench, and when he played 7 minutes, so it's not the best option, is he? But he did play in one of the cup games, and in the FA Cup. Plus, it's his birthday. I don't know. I guess Mahrez is the best choice here. So this is the decision. Let me know in the comments below, which player should I go for the next 2 game weeks? Should I go for Mahrez? Should I go for a safe option with Richarlison? So if I bring in Richarlison, let's just say, as an example, Maddison gets injured. Let's just say Maddison gets injured. I can still bring in Salah, right? Let's just have a quick look. Okay, yeah, I can still bring in Salah. Jordan Ayew is 5 million. I can just about do that. The reason that I say that is because what about if something does happen and I may need to like change my plans? In game week 24, if I keep Richarlison instead of removing him, he's got a fantastic home fixture against Newcastle. So yeah, this is a safe pick. I can go for Chelsea players as well, like Mount, Willian. Let's have a quick look, but he's just not consistent enough. But these next 2 fixtures for Chelsea, Burnley at home, Newcastle away, and then remove Chelsea players, could be a deal there. There's other cheaper options that I'm looking at. Let's just quickly go here. Choroy. Newcastle has got a lot of injuries. And like I said before, I do want to cover Wolves players because Raul Jimenez is pretty much going to score. And maybe he is the one to kind of cover that. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. So you guys let me know in the comments below what you think is the best option. And that is about it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope I gave you some kind of idea on like strategies for your team. And that is about it. Thank you so much, guys. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys next time. And enjoy and good luck for game week 22. See ya.